What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. In the last episode, we began Sora's part of La Cités de whatever, and in this episode we're going to continue, but first we're going to be doing this little special portal here. Now here we have to block 3 attacks, and oh goodness, that white rhino is going to be very, very vicious, and really all of them are going to be incredibly vicious. I need to be extremely careful, because I have to block their attacks, which kind of sucks, especially if they go... Okay, Level Legend is apparently dead, and now I have 30 seconds to revive him, otherwise he will remain dead, and I don't want that. So let's hurry up and try to, okay, they do a lot of damage, oh my goodness. This is going to be very worrying. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Go! Ow! Okay, I take a lot of damage because I don't have invincibility frames during any of that, so I need to be extremely careful about that whenever I go ahead and do that. Oh goodness. But these guys do so much damage. It's crazy how much damage they're doing. And Level Legend's down again. Thankfully, it doesn't matter how many times they go down, which will... how many times they go down doesn't determine whether they'll actually, like, die or not, which is good. Oh my goodness, there's more. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Get him up! There we go. Okay, we're good. For now. But I have to block one of these guys' attacks, and then... please. There we go. Okay. This is very worrying. Oh no. Let me link with one of you. I don't know which one it is. Okay, whatever. We'll use it regardless. This one is actually like not all that great because it doesn't like constantly hit them. It's set on like a... I don't know what it's actually called. It's just set and it doesn't really work out too well. And unfortunately, I can't really link with him right now. I can't cure them either. Wait, what on earth? Why is he sliding? He's sliding away. What? Okay, well let me get him up! Get him up! Come on! Go! Okay. Go! Go, 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 go! And you're all the way over here, so we're good. I kind of went past him though. I need to heal anyways. Oh goodness, this is bad. This is bad. I'm not letting you die. I'm not letting you die. Get up. Ow! Alright, that didn't take too many tries, but it was a little worrying here and there. I'm gonna do my best to make sure I get every Dream Eater I have out alive. I'm not letting any of them die. I'm not letting none of them die. But, oh goodness, that actually kind of sucked that ended up happening. But yeah, that's how rescuing spirits worked. Apparently those guys are apparently just very, very strong. But now we're on this bridge as we have to go and get Esmeralda. And I remember her name this time, for whatever odd reason. Even though I haven't played this game in a good while, I need to actually learn how to speak English, for goodness sake. Anyways, let's just continue on. I don't even know why. I'm normally not too much like this whenever it comes to me speaking English, but whatever. And English is like my first language, so I should be fine, but I'm not. I don't know why. I'm just not. And by the way, something I do notice is that I spend a lot of time like talking whenever I'm going through, you know, the actual like battles and junk. And I don't, ow, that was unfair. I don't always have to really do that because something I notice is that I spend a lot of time in like gameplay rather than actually going through story and advancing plot and all that. So I want to try and make sure that I keep that to like a minimum. That way you guys get a decent amount of story with the gameplay. It's not just like all gameplay, and I'll do my best to make sure it's not all story too. Yeah, it more than likely won't happen, but at the same time it's going to be a little bit weirder trying to actually judge when is a fair time to cut and when it isn't. But it'll definitely be weird, but I'll try and work around it. I think I did something like that for Kingdom Hearts 2. Probably not though. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 had like way smaller sections, so it was easier. Plus I played the game multiple times, so I actually know like what to say like when. So like it's easier to do there, but for this it's not as easy. Alright, and that should be all the enemies. Not all the chests though. Let me get this chest real quick. Alright, but oh goodness, I also need to go back to my spirits because I ended up doing a little bit of bonding with the spirits beforehand and I ended up dying, which means all of that got reverted. So that's fun. So no, I don't think I got poison block. I'm trying to get that, but I need to link with him once more. I need to do that, and I remember doing that. And then for Mason, we ended up getting this, and since we have enough points now, we can get the poison block. And by the way, these symbols means that they're like these abilities that you get are only active when you have these dream meters in your party. If you don't have them in your party, those abilities are not active. So you need to be very, very, very careful about that. Now, have I made this one yet? Well, it says new, so I haven't made it. So we're going to spend a little bit more time making one of these. And of course, we have to choose a new person as usual, but which one of these do I want to use? Probably Quick Blitz, to be honest. I have so many other different variations of it. It's not like it's too helpful anyways. So instead of Heavy Rep, which is a very odd name to begin with, but whatever. Instead of that, we are going to have, and you guys probably know this person depending on, you know, who's watching. Jaden, and then numbers down here, 2602. Now, Jaden2602 is also a friend I hang out with on the regular, and a good number of you a good number of my subscribers also know him. Like, whenever I go into his live stream chats, everyone just say hi. Everyone says hi to me whenever I say hi. Like, everyone does, and it's surprising, to be honest. And it's very welcoming. But Jaden2602 like what I said with the whole YouTube thing, or not YouTube, streaming thing, he has a YouTube channel, which I will leave in the description. But he's done a lot of Sonic content, but he is trying to make sure he isn't known specifically for that, because even though he's done a good number of Sonic videos, he's not a Sonic channel, as he has stated multiple times. I think he stated it more in like live streams or whatever, but yeah, he's not a Sonic channel, despite him having a good number of Sonic content. But it's more Sonic, Nintendo, and there was something else. It's Sonic, Nintendo, and Kingdom Hearts. I should know that. I don't know why I questioned that, but anyways, Jaden2602, good friend, very, very good friend. And okay, need to dodge that. But anyways, Jaden2602, very good friend, and it's a main reason why I have a decent amount of subscribers. But again, make sure you go check him out in case you don't already know who he is. You know, I should probably link with the salamander by now, so let me try and do that with Poison Dash. There we go. And that way when I bond with them next time, I'll actually be able to, you know, do something. I don't think I've ever actually used this before. This is very weird. I think I have all... Nope, there we go. And finish? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, well I guess most of them just self-destructed. Okay, I guess that's how this works. I don't normally use the whole linking thing. I'll try my best to use it with as many Dream Meters as possible, but again, I don't really use it too often because... game. Anyways, I don't do it too often, mainly because, like, when it comes to, like, certain bosses, you don't normally have too much time to actually spend trying to, you know, go to it. Otherwise, you will just die instantly, and I'm not trying to have that. So, do we go this way? I think we do, because this way... Actually, I'm pretty sure this way actually has a few items. So, yeah, this... We have that item, and then there's another one that should be in here, along with this portal, apparently. Yeah, there it is. Actually, there's 2 chests in here. Oh, goodness.
2,000 years later.
But yeah, this way is blocked. That will be made note of later on. And there's a good reason for it. Okay, of course. Wait, why didn't they spawn when I went through here? Maybe because I was flying through here with flow motion instead of, like, actually running through it like a normal person. But regardless, I'm still surprised that the enemies didn't show up. But anyways, let's try and open this portal now. Oh goodness, it's another one of these. And there's more rhinos. I need to wait until they're close enough, I think. 0 gravity. Okay, there we go. Oh no. That one's still, there we go. And block. There we go. Block again. These guys are, they're everywhere. Just need to be careful, because if I don't, I will just die. There we go. Alright, all the blocks are done. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore, unless I need to do it for defensive measures like I did there. Oh no. I have to have such fast reaction time sometimes. Oh no. Like, I'm realistically just blocking everything right now, except for that one attack I just got hit by. And I don't know if I actually mentioned this before. I probably did, but doing all these special portals end up getting you special, like, little items that you can use for fusing to create other spirits. And then some of them actually give you a actual recipe. That way you can make it through an actual, you know, recipe. Because you can make a good number of Dream Eaters without said recipes, but I think you might actually need a few in order to actually make the Dream Eater without making it from scratch. Because I don't think some Dream Eaters are able to be made when okay, there's a lot of portals here. I don't think some Dream Eaters are actually able to be made unless you make them with a recipe. So, oh, this is actually a new Dream Eater we haven't faced yet. This is going to be interesting. Wait, how have I blocked 2? Okay, whatever. I blocked all the attacks I needed. That's fine. I don't know how I blocked 2 already, but whatever. We will take that and hopefully not die. I don't know what this attack is and it's horrifying. Ow, stop it. Let's heal up and then we're going to use boom. And again, this doesn't do too much damage. Well, actually, oh my goodness, it's doing a lot of damage here. This is really good. Alright, I take it back. That actually did a lot of damage. Maybe it was just because of earlier. Plus, I also didn't have the level up that I got from the area before. So, that probably has something else to do with it. But unfortunately, I actually have to wait before I can do anything. There we go. Let me save rope. Don't, okay. I'm making, like, 6 different save files. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why I am, but I just am. To be honest, I need to get a better zero gravity. The range for that one is like so small. Understandably because it's the first form of it, but at the same time I want a better version. That's literally just it. I just want a better version because the range is so small. But regardless, we're not going to worry too much about that right now. But I think we're able to actually bond with more of our spirits. So let's do that now because Level Legend has that gone and then we can get Treasure Magnet. Now I believe that these red whatever these things are, like emblem ones, I'm just gonna call them that, but these red emblem ones, if you get those are permanent. So those should stay, hopefully. Now, I don't think there's really anything else here that is permanent, because as well as the HP boost, those don't work too well as well. Gravity Strike I could actually use, or at least I feel like I can. So I'm gonna get that, and then, what's the actual thing after the level? Poison Dive. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to get Gravity Strike for Level Legend, and then that will be done and over with. I don't think there's too much else for Prodigy. There is the secret there, but I don't know what's behind it. And yeah, we have to keep you at least until we get Karaga. We have to keep you at least until then. But until then, Mason will stay by our side for the longest time. Because I've always had, Mason for like a good majority of the game because of course Mason has like such good potential because you get all of your cure abilities from him, so of course you're never going to get rid of your Meow Wow, as it's actually called. Oh, my Dream Eaters detect something. Let's break this wall down. There we go. And beyond this wall is another wall that we need to break down. That's nice. There we go. But oh goodness, so remember how the drop rate can actually increase, and I should probably deal with that right now actually, since I have the drop me nots and I have the time to actually wait around and do it. But anyways, you know how that can increase? All of this down here, that can increase that. Or at least it makes the rate faster while you're actually in it. So you know, that's fun to deal with, but we'll manage, oh goodness. Okay, I think this is a searching one, maybe? It probably is. It should be easy. Only 20 seconds, not bad, unless you just jump down. That's nice. Whatever. There we go. Oh no, there's more than one. I think I see one. Yep, there's one up here. Get it. Don't fall off. Oh, it fell off. That's nice. Oh, wait. Oh, I got the thing while I was there. Okay. Nope, that took forever. Never mind. Okay, so the time's not gonna work. Oh, whatever. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. Okay, you stunned me. That's nice. Let me go, please. That attack was actually really bad. You should feel bad about that attack. I was literally stunned for like 2 seconds. By the way, I actually don't know how I managed to completely forget this when I was mentioning Jane2602. But right now he's trying to get to 2,602 subscribers. Because of course that's the name of his channel and all that. And it's been a goal as well as a meme at the same time. So just make sure you try and get him there. He's at 2,500 and something. I don't know the exact number, but he's getting pretty close to it. So I'm proud of him so far. Hopefully he can get to that goal, and what happens after that happens after that. But for right now, of course, we're just going to have to keep continuing on. I don't know why I'm cutting off words. I don't need to do that. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I have some form of speech impediment that I don't actually know about. Because I do it like way too often. And it's really only when I'm recording. Mainly because, like, I'm playing the game and having to try and commentate at the same time. And I have to think about what I'm going to do next in the game. And also what I'm having to commentate about next. So that's probably the reason why. But who really knows, to be honest. And it's strange because, like, I actually give, like, pretty decent speeches. Because I'm in a public speaking class right now, and like I actually have done pretty well with the speeches so far. So this is almost the same thing, but it's like a 20 to 30 minute impromptu speech, which is basically you're given like very little time to actually come up with something, and you have to actually give a speech about it. There's very little prep time about what your speech is actually going to be. So, surprisingly enough, I think I do well at these. I've heard from friends that I do pretty good commentaries for the Let's Plays, so that's good. But regardless, I still mess up dramatically all the time, both gameplay-wise and commentary-wise. So, everyone has their flaws, and I will deal with it, hopefully. But regardless, and I also have a tendency to repeat the words like regardless and other words. What other words? Wow. What other words do I tend to repeat? I think generally is definitely one. Generally, usually, stuff like that. I think those are words that I was about to say generally, but I think it actually makes sense for me to say that. But I think generally and usually are like two words that I say pretty often. Unintentionally, but like, I guess that's just how I grow up. Alright, so the best way to take care of these things is with flow motion. Unfortunately, I landed on the ground before I did that, so boom. There we go. It's just an instant kill when it comes to hitting those, so as long as you do the shock dive, then you'll be fine. Anything else, you'll probably lose a little bit of extra time, but regardless, you should be fine regardless. I just said regardless twice. That doesn't... Okay, whatever. Back to what I said about having redundancy whenever it comes to me. How did he get hit by that? Hold on, no. We're not gonna gloss over that. Because that... No, hold on. How? How on earth? I'm literally above it, and it got killed because of that. There's no Okay, this game's broken. This game is horrendously broken, because there's no reason why that should have worked. Absolutely no reason. That's inexcusable. I'm going to be finding a lot of great stuff about this game. And by the way, with the big gigantic areas that are in this game, you would think that it's actually pretty easy to get lost, and to be honest, it's not really all that easy, mainly because I played the game like a few times, so maybe I have that advantage for me, but at the same time, it's still relatively easy to actually understand where everything is. Man, oh good. There's a lot of battle portals. To be honest, I don't know what to name this episode after. Battle portals, or like how inconsistent my language is. Okay, I need to be able to block these guys. There's a lot of blocking ones too, which is weird. I don't think I've ever remember seeing that many. Okay, I need to stop getting hit, otherwise I'm going to die. Why am I... Okay, that took forever for me to get unfrozen.
One eternity later.
Okay, to be honest, I just decided to go ahead and just kill these guys. I don't know why, but they just won't attack Sora. They attacked everyone but Sora. I don't know why, it just ended up being that way. And it did not make any sense. But whatever, we'll just kill them off. It's fine. It's fine. I'm missing out on some pretty precious materials that I think I can only get through those portals. But you know, whatever. But regardless, we have some chests in here and we actually can advance, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Mainly because A, like I said before, there's some items around here, and B, if I do that, then I'm not going to have time to actually make sure I have everything ready for the the incoming events. So I need to make sure I handle all those. I think all the chests in here have been collected. There may have been like one or two I haven't gotten yet, but let's go into here. Alright, buy these two. And realistically, that's probably all I'm going to really get. Let me actually make sure I handle all this stuff because I literally just pointed out that I need to do this. So let's handle all of these abilities first. A nice little HP boost would be good. What else can we get? We can get this and not really anything else. Ooh, we can get this already. I'm pretty sure defense boost is also a thing that isn't permanent, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Attack haste is nice. We can use that. Magic boost would also be nice, but I don't have the stuff for that. So, whatever. It should be fine. Let's just change our command here because zero gravity is going to be pointless for this next fight. To be honest, most of the things that I have will actually be pretty useless, but things for like high movement are actually going to be like really useful for this fight. So I need to make sure I'm using all those. I don't need the save file all the way at the beginning of the game. That is perfectly fine to get rid of. I just need to make sure I don't get rid of that first save file because that's actually me completing the game. Hey, Esmeralda.
Quasimodo? What are you doing here?
Phoebus and I came to warn you. Frollo's on his way.
Take what you can and flee.
Well done, Captain Phoebus. Thankfully, you are every bit as predictable as I had hoped. Dear Quasimodo, I always knew you would someday be of use to me. I have you at last, you witch.
I don't know why none of them like tried to stop him just now.
No. Please, Master.
Frollo, I won't let you do this.
Yeah, that's a concussion and a half. Just Sori gets socked in the face. At least a concussion.
No! Quasimodo? Esmeralda! Phoebus! He's taking her to a bonfire in the square. I gotta hurry.
And thankfully, we don't actually have to run all the way back there because that would take a good while. So thank you, Square, for designing it like that.
Esmeralda! Way to go, Quasi! Sanctuary!
And yes, that is the thing that socked Sora earlier in the face. And this is also the main reason why some people don't like this world, because you don't actually fight Frollo. Yeah, you have to fight this thing. That's a little bit upsetting. And it's mainly because, like, we got to fight Clayton in Tarzan, but we don't fight Frollo. You know, that's a little bit upsetting, but I need to be extremely careful in this fight, because you can it's not even like you'll die instantly, it's just that you'll get hit so many times in rapid succession that you'll basically die instantly. So I need to make sure I don't have that happen to me, or that I don't get cornered. And with, like I said before, the high movement commands that I equipped would help me a lot, but I'm sucking right now, so we're going to have to change that. And also I'm not going to cut, because I did like no damage to him, not really unsurprisingly. Surprisingly is a better word, or should be a better word. Oh goodness. And also a major reason why this boss is kind of bad is because you don't really have too many good countermeasures when you actually get hit or for blocking attacks. So if you get hit and if you get stuck into a corner, it's basic I should not have gotten one shot there. But if you get stuck in a corner, it's basically over and there's nothing you can do about it. So have fun, including myself.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, finally we got that attack. This attack is very vital for him to use because all you really have to do is dodge and it'll be fine and okay. For the most part, if you know how to manage yourself before he actually does that attack where he gets back up, then you'll be fine. But until he actually starts spinning around again, this fight is pretty random on when you'll actually live or die. So hopefully we can manage to survive longer. Now I believe that the best way of actually dodging is more to the side rather than forward, because he does have the whole, what is it, like fire trail going after some of his attacks. So we do need to be careful about all of that. Okay, he's falling down again. Get him, get him, get him now. And we need to go away. You basically only have time for like one combo and then you immediately have to turn tail. I don't know. Unless he does that again. Which okay, good. Surprisingly enough, he doesn't really do that like more than once. So maybe use like 2 commands and then just run away. Or do a single combo and then run away. Because if you stay around for any longer, you could potentially die and you don't want that. So, I should probably link... Level Legend does not have all that useful of one in this fight. I could use Masons, and considering he's pretty close to death, it might be beneficial. Let's do it now. Did I not? Oh, I switched him out. And this should be fine regardless. Comet's not going to be too useful. Let's go with Hammer Throw. And hopefully he doesn't immediately go to his thing. Okay, he hasn't done it yet. We're just getting a good chunk of damage. Or a good few chunks. And thankfully we have invincibility frames while we're doing this. Oh no. Of course. Why have you not fallen onto the ground yet? Please do that. I would like it if you were to do that at least once. This entire retry, he has not done it once. I don't know why he hasn't, but he just hasn't. He usually would do it at least once by now, but he just hasn't. There we go, finally. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do too much because of how far away he fell. So that's nice. Let's actually use Mason this time. There we go. Invincibility frames go. He also has some invincibility frames, but we don't have to worry too much about that. Now hopefully I won't die instantly because of going out of this form. Well, not really form, this ability. By the way, you could just block a lot of stuff. Okay, emphasis on a lot. If it's like around you, then it's not going to do too much. I need to change out Level Legend. We are super close. We can end this now, but he can also end us, so we need to be careful. Oh wow, our Dream Eaters are putting in work while we're so far away. I'm happy but upset at the same time because of how far away we were. Come on. We're super close, actually. I'm just gonna do this. Boom. And now we have invincibility frames, so we don't have to worry about it, and it's just a matter of time. And dead. There we go. Alright, our Dream Eater's putting in a little bit of work there. But, that goodness, that didn't take nearly as many tries as the first boss. Thank goodness. But, it still took a good number of tries, unfortunately.
I should have known you'd risk your life to save that gypsy witch. Just as your own mother died in her pitiful attempt to save you.
What?
Now, I'm going to do what I should have done 20 years ago.
Hold on! Hold on!
And he shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit forever!
Quasimodo! No! No!
Quasimodo, you can't let your heart be a...
I know. I can't blame Frollo for putting walls around me. It wasn't the walls that were holding me back. But my heart is free now. I'm ready to really see what's out there.
All that time, Quasimodo let himself be trapped inside the nightmares Frollo gave him.
Hypocrite. You are the one who has made your heart a prison.
You again! What are you talking about?
Even if you are not the prisoner.
Huh?
You know, after seeing the new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, this scene makes so much more sense. And oh goodness, I hate the fact that we didn't see it sooner. I really hate the fact that we didn't see it sooner. But regardless,
Hearts? A prison?
it's a little bit of a callback to Birth by Sleep. And if you haven't played that, make sure you play that. And we also have Chronicles, which is another thing that this game does, which explains it gives a summary of a game depending on which article chronicle you actually get. But we got one for Birth by Sleep, and I'm not actually going to go through it because A, you can play the game, B, you can watch my playthrough of the game, shameless plug, and C, you can watch cutscenes, and D, you can inform yourself, which is basically all of the above. But regardless, there are many ways that you can go and be informed about the actual Kingdom Hearts series, so make sure you go do that. Now, next episode, we are going to be going into Riku, and we're actually going to be completing this world this time instead of getting cut off. But hopefully, I didn't make this episode too long because there were a good number of cutscenes at the end, and hopefully I didn't make it too short. It should be fine. Hopefully. Post will tell me. But hopefully it will be fine. But again, next episode we're going to be going and completing Riku's section of this world. But until next video, take care.